Spain, Spain and Russia, Spain and Russia to come together like this economically, to be allies. And Russia, Putin, Spain, I don't know the Spain president. I need to look it up. I don't want to be dumb. I always love to look things up. I'm supposed to look it up before I shoot this video. I don't know. I'm trying to, I don't know. Let's look it up. Some people don't know the president of Spain. I don't know if they have a, prime minister thing. Let's look it up. President of Spain. Hey, what am I seeing here? What am I seeing here? So Pedro Sanchez has been president of the government of Spain since June 2018. Pedro Sanchez, So Pedro Sanchez and Putin to make allies, and it's going to be economical, on economical grounds. So let's hear what the oracle, the prophet himself. I'm not a prophet, not yet. I'm not one. I can't see a bird flying. So let's go to what Prophet Ibrahim is saying. Let's go.
When my people Israel are established securely, will you make your move? Will you come down out of the what?
Far north.
Please, I don't need to tell you. You just look at the map. Who is far north of Israel? Don't bother me. You are definitely going to Russia if you look for far north. You and the mob of armies charging out of your horse on your horses like a tidal wave across the land and invade my people Israel, covering the country like a cloud. When the time is ripe, I will unleash you against my land. What did he say? I will unleash you against my people. In such a way that the nations will recognize me. What is he doing? Why is he doing all this? So that the nations will recognize he's protecting Israel. But if you don't fight Israel, no one will know who I am. So if you stay in Russia peacefully, everyone peacefully, they all deny that there is no God. So I will arrange you and give you instructions to fight Israel. But the first time you do it, you're going to get all the countries back that were separated from the main country. And they become part of you. Then you go to Spain. And Spain will say, hey, I'm part of the UN, in the European Union, but brother, you seem to have found a place to steal here. We also want to take money from Israel. So we're going to join you. So that means Spain will leave this part and say, we're going to join Russia. So watch out for agreements between Spain and Russia. Watch out. According to God, it will happen that Russia and Spain will come to agreements. They will work together somehow. And it will be economical. Rather, they will want to. All right? It's money-centered. Please. That's all. That's what I can say for now. When the time is ripe, I will unleash you against my land in such a way that the nations will recognize me, realize that through you, Gog, in full view of the nations, I'm putting my holiness on display. Says through you. Let's go. A message of God the Master. Imagine God calling himself Master. God is talking. He said, this is the message from me, the Master. Years ago when I spoke through my servants, the prophets of Israel, wasn't it you I was talking about? Wasn't it you, Russia, I was talking about? Year after year, they prophesied that I will bring you against them. Do you notice? He is saying, where years ago I spoke against you. Year after year, they spoke to you. That I will bring you against me. So that means the prophecies were coming in, out, in, day after year after year, decade after decade, century after century. And when the day comes, Gog, you will attack the land of Israel. Decree of God the Master. My raging anger will erupt, fueled by blazing jealousy. I tell you that then there will be an earthquake that rocks the land of Israel. Fish and birds and wild animals, even ants and beetles, and every human being will tremble and shake before me. Mountains will disintegrate. Terraces will crumble. I will order an all-out war against you. Now, all-out war. He's saying even the earthquake will come against you. Even the terraces in the mountains will also agree. Now, notice what God says. He says, this is the way to display holiness.
By shaking.
Not stopping drinking. Not stopping smoking. You see, we've been taught that holiness is demonstrated another way.
Shaking the nation.
God says, I'll put my holiness on full display. Earthquakes will take place. What did God say? Listen to what did God say? I will do this. Nations will rise against nations and earthquakes.
Scripture.
Decree of the Lord, the Master, God killing Gog. Gog killing Gog. What does it mean? President will kill president. Trying to attack Israel. On all the mountains of Israel, I will deluge Gog with judgment, disease, and massacre. Torrential rain, and hail, volcanic lava pouring down on you in your mobs of troops and people. That means the whole earth will begin to respond. That people say, we have never seen anything like this. That there is earthquake killing soldiers. There is lava killing soldiers. Terraces will be crumbling. I will show you how great I am, how holy I am. I will make myself known all over the world. Then you realize that I am God. That means immediately people say, wait a minute, there is this can't be normal. We're expecting weapons to come from Israel to defend itself. But it seems as if
Say you have $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, even $10,000. What will you do with that amount of money? Do you want to put it in savings? Because that's bullshit. You want to put it in treasury bill? That's double bullshit. You want to put it in bonds? That's triple bullshit. Do you know what you can do with that money? You need to go all in. This is the time. I feel it so hard. This is the time that millionaires will be made in the space of 4 years and even beyond, right? So this is the time to slap your money in cryptos. This is the time to invest your money in stocks. This is the time to, do margin trading in forex and synthetic indices and all of that, right? I am the right mentor for you. I'm the one who is going to show you the rightful strategy, how this thing works. No cap. Absolutely no cap, right? So I'm doing a promo and we have, canceled $80 to $40. You pay. I'm going to mentor you in whatever department you want me to mentor you in. And it's just nuggets, no bullshit, right? My name is Sean Nixon, and let's meet at the other side. Let's go.
nature itself is fighting us.
Nature is fighting. The elements are fighting.
Why are you doing this, God? So that they realize I'm God. So you planned it with your prophets prophesying year after year that there is going to be Gog, the prince, that is over Moscow, over Magog, which is Russia. And you're going to do all this and plan and send me by your instruction as Gog. And I'll gather nations and I'll go with them to the location of Israel. Then an evil plan will come in my head. So all this you were planning for me to do it. Yeah, it was you. But I will let you sit there and you think you are big. This one will come to you on your own. Now I'm prophesying what you are going to do. But all this time I was sending you. So all this time Russia is being sent. From Gorbachev to whosoever is being sent. So Russia right now is in the plan of God as an instruction.
Wow. Fulfilling scripture.
Then it will gather against Israel. Then an evil plan, a plot will come in. And then what will it do? It will think, let's attack Israel. Then God says, yeah, all these years, thousands of years, I was just waiting of this. I was just waiting for you to do this. Then I'll attack. And I show the whole world. I am God. I told you about Israel, but you were not listening. Imagine, he's not just saying, Palestine will attack Israel. Then I'll do this. No, he says, no. This one has to be all the nations coming together to support you. And when they are gathered, I will then display. Let's go. There's the time. I don't have time. So you see now, if you go to Ezekiel 39, verse number 1, we start again. Son of man. Are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
Now it's long, so we're not Prophesy against Gog and say, a message of the Lord the Master. I'm against you, Gog, head of Meshach and Tubal. I'm going to turn you around and drag you out of the far north and down on the mountains of Israel. And then I'll knock your bow out of your left hand and your arrows from your right hand. On the mountains of Israel, you'll be slaughtered, you and all your troops and the people with you. I'll save you up as a meal to carrion birds and scavenging animals. You'll be killed in the open field. I've given my word. Hi. This is the decree of God the Master. I will set fire to Magog and far off islands. I don't want to say what is being said here. It says, and far off what? Islands. So please try to figure out if Russia is far north. Try to figure out which other islands. I think Britain is an island.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. All right.
Yes,
Are you even getting this or you've got
We are
home?
catching
We got
it.
it.
sir.
We
We are
got
catching
it.
it.
All right.
Wow.
And the far off islands.
Far off, where people are so seemingly secure. What is Europe saying right now? We want to increase the security of Europe so we can be secure.
Wow. Seemingly secure.
And they will realize that I am God. I will reveal my holy name among my people in Israel. Never again will I let my holy name be dragged in the mud. Then the nations will realize that I, God, am the holy in Israel. It's coming. Yes, it will happen. That's why I told you this is a definite thing. It's going to happen. That wasn't you, but angel prophesying. That was God saying it. And no, I heard from God prophecy. I can tell you that's still God. But here he is saying, I am here telling you myself. This is the day I've been telling you about. People will come out of the cities of Israel and make a huge bonfire of the weapons of war. Hey, piling on shields, large and small, bows and arrows, and clubs and spears and fire. They will keep going for 7 years. The fire from the weapons.
7 years.
That means we're talking about even chemical weapons. There is right now a pit that has been burning for years and nobody can extinguish the water, the fire that is coming from there. Yes, for years. They can't extinguish it. Not in Israel. A fire that will keep going for years. They won't need to go into the woods to get fuel for the fire. Malingu nijene grenas kate. There will be plenty of weapons to keep it going. They will strip those who strip them. They will rob those who...
Now it is happening. Somebody say, Putin is just enlarging his coast with regards to allies. You need to learn how to make allies as a president or as a leader. Make allies. Choose your enemies wisely and even your friends more wisely. Understanding me? So that is what Putin is very intelligent. People think Putin is an psychopath or something. Putin. I watched an interview with Putin and Tucker Carlson, and he spoke very much with intelligence. And in fact, obviously, without intelligence, you can't be occupying presidential position. We can't say the same thing for some leaders in Africa, though. Let me disclaim. People will don't like me for saying all of these things, but that's the truth. So, hearing what Putin said, it was even Putin that made it known to me that even when he visited, he didn't agree with a lot of things in the United States. He was like, if you visit the United States, they have different states, and then they don't do one thing. This state is doing this state is in support of this state is in support of that, and they are very contradicting. It's like, this man knows everything about United States now. You understand? Very intelligent what he's saying. One state supports, abortion, another state no, another state supports weed, another state no. And I say, no, a whole lot. It goes beyond that. So Putin is making allies, even into Spain. What is the end game? What is the end goal? What is the end take? What is he trying to take? It goes beyond the Soviet Union now. The reunion of the Soviet Union. It goes beyond it now. Putin is trying to make allies to the extent that the West cannot break him. You people don't know. You think when Putin is supposed to collide and fight against US is gonna be too hard for him? No, and he's making more allies. Very intelligent. Those of you who know more about geopolitics, educate me in the comment section. I don't know much. Uh, Geopolitics is one thing that I want to study, but I'm now in the space of finance. I'm studying a lot in finance. When I'm done, and I say, okay, this capacity is okay, I'll come to geopolitics, learn more there. So if you have something to educate me on geopolitics, let me know. Maybe I'm not saying anything, something right. What do you think about US and we are not asking for war. We are just saying, okay, let's weigh capacities here. What do you think? Let me know. Trust me. Thank you for watching this video. Put out some post notification. If you've not done that, subscribe. If you've not done that, subscribe to the backup channel in the description box. Sorry. My name is Shoda Nixon and I'm out.